And the Fijians will peel off the tracksuits, and the All Blacks will prepare to perform the first haka of the season.
Just as an aside in his boat, Lapi Mariner spends time in Las Vegas doing Barry White. So for part of the year, that's what he does.
Gee whiz, he sang that Fijian national anthem beautifully. So, the All Black haka. And the Fijians will no doubt respond with the theme beat.
Don't you love it when there's two challengers back at each other, back at you? Very good indeed. Well, Fiji won the toss and they've elected to kick off, so they're very keen to get stuck in and get field position right away.
Yes, the theme beat, the challenge from the Fijians has been laid down. The All Blacks with the traditional haka. There's Dick and Manu. Played so many games for Waikato and the Chiefs over the years.
Little flare-up going on. Flavel's in goal. Here's Kefu. Gregan goes in. Australia need protection at the breakdown. The referee says it's out. Here's Giffen. Anton Oliver. Giffen offloaded. 15 metres out from the goal line. Finnegan has a crack. And now Larkin. Larkin goes to the boot. The referee plays advantage, and Latham is there. The referee awards the try. Chris Latham gets his 11th test try.
This is a superb kick from Larkin, and watch Latham just watches it so beautifully. Gets across as Ron Cribb. Now Howard can't stop him.
It was all about putting maximum pressure on Jonah Lomu. They put it in the air, they put it behind him, and they had one of the best against him. A facultative placement by Chris Latham, an absolutely superb try early in the game.
It's another mighty strike. Burger's on fire. The Wallabies ahead by 10. Larkin with another tester in behind Lomu. Down to McDonald. And Matthew Burke increased the lead. He is in a purple patch.
Mertens has had 13 possessions.
You're not allowed to play it with a foot there.
And he does. So that's more like it for Mertens. His previous strike was a wobbly one. Joe Roth on the return. Keeping the ball in play again. Troy Flavel back here with Leon McDonald. Jonah's out here on the left. This is Flavel. Chris, this is the easiest kick so far for Matthew Burke. He's been a big difference with 5 from 5. Mertens 2 from 4. It's the world champion Wallabies leading the All Blacks by 19-6. So another line-out lost by the All Blacks. Aggressive scrummaging from New Zealand. 45 metres out. Here's Mertens. Steps beautifully. Umang is winning.
That defence, which had been so sure in the first half, the doubt, back inside came Alatini, took on Rod Moore who missed, took on Larkham who missed, took on Latham who went inside, and Howlett crosses. They're back.
Well, Doug Howlett, the academic in this All Black side, studying Greek philosophy at University in New Zealand, was there to take the pass, but also Tana Umang was on the other side of Alatini. Beautiful support from the All Blacks. Now the Australians do know they've got a game on their hands here. A big wake-up call.
Mertens, Alatini, and that's a grand tackle by Torai Kefu.
Lazy work from Rod Moore. He's got him from offside.
This to take him to 758 test points, and the All Black total to 16. Byron Kelleher now. McDonald, Alatini, Lomu's outside. Great work by Lomu, and Alatini gets another one. Well, Peter Alatini has put the All Blacks in the lead.
Watch it. They just spread this ball away from the Australian defence. John Eales out wide was coming across. Possible forward pass there. Lomu, George Smith all over him. Larkham just provides that extra opportunity as McDonald feeds the ball to Alatini. Lomu again takes the defence in.
The Wallabies get punished because they don't mark up quickly enough and the man on the outside. Latham missed a one-on-one tackle. The pass may well have been forward, but the points are on the board.
So Andrew Mertens making no mistake. And what a dramatic turnaround by the All Blacks. Tane Randall applauds from the substitute bench. 23-19. They've made it to the advantage line. David Giffen now. Anton Oliver sweating on Gregan. Larkham. Sandwiched. Good tackle by Jack. He's been on target with his recent kicks. Gregan now. Walker's out wide. There's a chance. And what a tackle there by Troy Flavel.
Offside.
Offside's the ruling. No advantage to Australia. They get the penalty. Well, I think everyone said it was going to go down to the wire. It's certainly shaping that way. So it's 7 metres out. Australia needs a try to win the game. Cobain takes the line out. Australia trying to drive ahead. Gregan again. And Larkham. Kefu. Torai Kefu! That is the match winner. Kefu will never score a more important try. That is the dream result they wanted.
As Elton Bluntly converts, so important for both the Wallabies and the All Blacks.
They've only got to put it into touch. And they do. Tri Nations 2001.
Welcome aboard this Air New Zealand flight. Shortly, we'll be winging our way to your next port of call. But before we kick off, I'd like to give you a quick safety team talk. Even if you fly with us often, please keep your eyes on the briefing.
To warm up, make sure all your baggage is stored away in the overhead compartments. Or tucked under the seat in front of you.
Whether you're on the front row or the back, all passengers must keep an eye on the lighted signs and follow the cruise instructions.
With the seatbelt sign switched on, nip back to the seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Not so tight that you'll lose feeling in your legs, but enough to make sure it's snug across your hips. We recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, but if you need to get up to stretch your hammies, undo the seatbelt by lifting the flap.
this week. If an oxygen mask should drop down in front of you, don't stop to ask why.
Simply pull down on the mask, place over your nose and mouth, and tighten by pulling the elastic on both sides. Oxygen will flow through the mask automatically.
If there are young ones around you, make sure you got your mask on before helping them out. Then look around, as there may be someone else who needs a hand.
If an emergency were to happen during takeoff or landing, place your hands on your head with your elbows on the outside of your thighs and feet flat on the floor.
Or crouch, touch, and brace yourself on the seat in front of you.
And down here is the perfect place to find your life jacket.
Life jackets are really easy to use.
Simply rip it out of the bag and put it over your head like this. Then clip the straps together and tighten. This thread tab inflates the life jacket, so only pull it once you leave the aircraft. If you need to inflate a little bit more, simply blow into the mouthpiece, like this.
We'll also be on hand to provide life jackets for infants if needed.
If you find yourself needing to smoke on this flight, consider yourself dropped. Smoking anywhere on the plane is not allowed, and we can't have that kind of disruption in the team.
If you need to find your way out, even if it's all black, escape path lighting will lead you to the exit. Should we need to evacuate, support others around you who require help.
Your crew are now pointing out the exits.
It would pay to note that your nearest exit could be behind you, so have a quick look and count the number of rows to the exit. You'll find more information on the safety card in your seat pocket.
Please turn off all electronic devices during takeoff and landing. Electronic devices such as mobile phones can interfere with aircraft systems and mustn't be used in flight unless you've switched them to flight mode. Finally, for takeoff, we ask that you place your tray table back, make sure your seat is upright and fasten your seatbelt.
And then we'll be taking off without any more surprises.
This is your pilot speaking. It's a pleasure having you all on the team today. Please sit back, relax and enjoy our great Kiwi service.
From the airline that's crazy about rugby, kia ora and have a great flight.
Still French ball, Remy Tallez, Vahamahinol, 20 stones. 20 of French numbers on this right-hand side. Here is Remy Tallez, can he deliver the killer pass? It's Debati. Good defence. Here is Shuley, Shuley goes, Shuley twists. Officiating by Nigel Owens. He was happy that the ball had been held up. But what power initially from Debati. Puts Crotty on his backside there.
Go, and so Aaron Smith came off one of the Wallabies straight into the hands of Stephen Moore.
There it was, straight off Matt Tamua's head.
In Australia, we call that a falcon.
Matt Tamua will be calling the charge down.
Smile on Cooper's face. It's all right if it's not your head that's being hit.
Fifi are trying.